All right, we know Channing might be missing out on this one because today is National Cheese and Wine Day, one of the most iconic food and drink combos. We all love it, right? And Washington is the second largest producer of wine behind the state of California. I didn't know that. I bet Alex over here knew it though.
Yeah, that's
Make
right.
a lot of wine here.
And we have some amazing wine in our region and wineries too. So this morning we have Alex from Arbor Crest Winery, which is part of the Spokane Winery Association, to tell us more about pairing cheese and wine. Good morning. Thanks for being here this morning. It's never too early to have wine and cheese, is it?
No.
No, there's
no. Always on time.
Okay, so for those of us that may be rookies or amateurs to the wine pairing game, tell us about it. What makes these two things go together so well?
Yeah, so I think in general, wine and cheese are two wonderful ways of preserving items. You know, so a long time ago, if you had a bunch of milk, you needed to preserve it somehow. Same thing as you're harvesting grapes, and you need to turn them into something that isn't going to spoil, and you're going to turn them into wine. So these are very historic. I mean, these go together for ages and ages.
Yeah. Well, what is your favorite pairing, I guess? You know, you've got a couple bottles up here. Which is best with which cheese?
Yes. So I brought cheeses from our restaurant up on the hill. A lot of people don't realize we have a wonderful restaurant up there. And we serve a rotating cheese that kind of goes through all the time. So I brought 3 different ones, but if it was my personal choice, my favorite pairings, bar none, are sparkling wine and creamy brie. Like, that is the best. So anyway, I brought one for my basement because I was like, ooh, this might happen later today at my house. It might just have to happen. Besides that, I think kind of a good rule of thumb for people that it overwhelms them because there's so many types of wine and so many types of cheese. In general, sparkling wine and rosés are your best friends, like dry rosés. They go with the broadest spectrum. And then I also brought with me a Pinot Noir, and we produce a Pinot Noir at Arbor Crest as well. That I would classify as a light to medium bodied wine, and those are gonna be easier to pair. In general, with cheese and wine, you wanna match their intensities. So generally speaking, if you have a huge Cabernet Sauvignon or a big Malbec or Syrah, those are powerful, big cheeses. You're gonna want some aged cheddar, some Gouda, Gruyere, things like that. They're gonna handle those big flavors. That helps, you know, definitely.
So I'm going to call you an expert. You know a lot, okay? Yeah, she's like a little hair flip there. Yeah. So you actually teach at Arbor Crest, right? So tell us more about that.
Yeah. So we run wine education, little series and things like that throughout the year. And so every month I try to do a class of some kind. And so like our very first one was just Wine 101, how to taste wine, how to experience it, how do you snip, sift, taste wine.
I need all of that advice.
It's really fun. And then getting into later this year, we're going to be doing a vineyard tour. I'm down to one of our vineyard sites nearby. That's a really fun one. And then after that, if you really want to get nerdy, come and join me in the cellar. And I'm going to teach you all about enology and how we actually produce wine. But a lot of people like to come to the classes up on the hill because we're going to drink wine at the same time.
Love that.
Less romantic when you're in the cellar a little bit.
Yes.
But.
So if folks want to reach out to you, what's the best way to get in touch with you and Arbor Crest?
Yeah, if you just reach out to info@arborcrest.com, that's a really easy way. Me personally, just Alexandra at Arbor Crest. I'd love to talk to you guys about wine. Also, just come and visit us. We are open every single day, 12 to 5. And if you don't come all the way out to the hill, the Spokane Winery Association here in Spokane, we have tons of wonderful wine here in Spokane. Please come and drink it. It's wonderful. Still summertime, ready to do some fun pairings.
So excited. Well, thanks for being here this morning. Our boss is off this week. She's on vacation. We're going to drink some wine in the commercial break.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
We'll be right back.